students who aren't, this is just for the students who aren't here. We're recording so that everyone has some information. And then at the end, when we do like a, what's going on with classes and stuff, we'll turn it off so that there's confidentiality. But welcome everyone to the Trio SSS Wrap-Up Scholars Meeting. This is not going to be long and painful. Yay, round of applause. It's not going to be long and painful. It's going to be just to give you guys some information, and then maybe you can tell us how you're doing and how we can help you for next semester. So I said we have some new students here. We're always bringing in some new students, and we're so happy to have all of them. We would love to see them all in person when all of this craziness is over. We will only ask for Trio Scholars meetings in the beginning of the semester and at the end of the semester. And then when we're back on campus, we do orientations and de-stress fests. So it'll be different. It'll be more fun. I am reminding you guys that we have tutoring services that people did not use this semester. We have Smart Thinking online tutoring. You should all be on our Blackboard page. If you do not have Trio SSS as one of your Blackboard courses, please let Serge Vaval know. Serge, can you put your email address in the chat? Thank you, sir. He will put you in Blackboard because my Blackboard is being funky. Once you are in Blackboard, you will see on the left-hand side, there is a link to the Smart Thinking online tutoring, which you all have free access to. This is, yes, if you paid for it, it would be hundreds of dollars. And only EOF and SSS students have access to this. Everyone else on campus does not. So there's a variety of different disciplines, from accounting all the way down to writing, A to Z. You have any questions, you can ask people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is even nursing if you are a nursing or pre-nursing student. If you have any history classes that you have questions for, the fabulous Miss Kelly, who is over to my right on my screen, was a history major and can help you out, because we're not going to name any names, Dr. Hill, our history professors are very difficult and they are rigorous, and we want to make sure you're as successful as possible in their classes. Miss Kelly can help you. If you have psychology questions, Serge was a psychology major and he can help you with that. And then if you have a class that has any writing component, any class, I am the English professor and I can help you. Actually, today my son decided that if I were a wrestler, that would be my name. I would be the professor and I would come out with a book, and that would be my move. I haven't figured that out yet, but I think it would be awesome.
You hit him with the book. You take the book and you hit.
Something like the People's Elbow. I'm going back really far with the rock. I could do something like that. Yeah.
Or you could be a troll.
I could, listen, a little cuter than that. But I can help you with any of your writing components in any of your writing classes on up. I've even helped students with their nursing capstones and all of their, those 400 level classes. From things from brainstorming all the way to revising, to editing, mechanics, citations. I can help you with all of that, unless it's Turabian, and then that's Miss Kelly's citation wheelhouse. That's not mine, that's hers. I'm APA and MLA. I can do that stuff all day. And that was a couplet. We also have 2 peer tutors. Next semester, we will have Ted Zolu, who is our math tutor. We don't know his hours yet, but he will be available either virtually or when we're back on campus in our lab. And Vivian Jones will be our science tutor. He will also be available. I will send you guys our information for when they're available next semester so that you can book appointments with them either virtually or on the phone. And then again, when we're in campus, our lab will be open and they will be in our lab during those hours. Right now, all of our federal work study positions are full, but we never know when that stuff changes. And next year we might have positions open. So if you're a work study student and you're kind of thinking of what you might do next year, know that there are positions open in our lab. And that means that you get to spend 8 more hours a week hanging out with the Trio SSS people. Could be good, could be bad. Are there any tutoring?
I can also help with business courses. If you have
Yeah.
business and accounting, I can help.
Yes. Miss Kelly is amazing with the business stuff too. So really, if you have questions, hit her up. All right. Here are some important things. I know a lot of you are getting email and Zoom fatigue. I know I am tired of getting emails. I am tired of getting the same emails 800 times. I'm tired of people calling me. I am tired of all of it. And we get it. Everybody is technologically fatigued. I am, this is like my 9th Zoom today. I'm tired. So we get it. What I will say is please, please, please try to check when you get something from one of us. We try never to send you useless emails, and we never call unless it's something important. So please respond to us when we reach out to you. And if you have any issues, let us know beforehand so that we can help you out before it's too late. We have, and I'm very transparent with everything, including our budget. I told you guys at the beginning of the year that we have a $30,000 grant aid budget for students who are eligible, and eligibility is at least must be Pell eligible, so you must receive Pell. And so $30,000 a year, we still have about 18,000 of it left. That's a significant amount of money, which means that if you have a balance and it is killing you, or it's not killing you, but you don't really know how you're going to pay for it, please let us know. We will try to help you figure out how we can do grant aid for you. We have this money and we have to give it by the end of the year. Let me give you that money. So if you need and you have a balance and you are Pell eligible, please contact one of us so that we can get that ball rolling. While we are virtual, we can do myriad ways of making appointments. We can talk to you on the phone. We can talk to you virtually, where you can continue to see my fantastic living room, which, if you notice, also has some gnomes right there. I will even text you if that's the only way you can talk to us. Once we're on campus, we're going to continue doing all of those things, and then you'll have the added bonus of face-to-face. But however you need to communicate with us, we will communicate with you, if that means we can get you the services that you deserve and that you need. Blackboard has a ton of stuff. Applications for grant aid, information for registration, information for the Office of Tutoring and Writing, all of our videos. You know, you have to complete at least one workshop per semester, which guess what? If you're on this one, congratulations, you've completed your one workshop. However, there are amazing workshops that we have. How to pay for college, how to create a LinkedIn profile, how to do test-taking strategies, how to work with online classes, and they are all there and archived for you to look at and fill out Google Forms so that you can get credit for your participation in those. Again, once we are out of COVID hell, we will be having so much more of our regular scheduled events, like hopefully community service events and cultural events and like the fun stuff that we did, Broadway shows.
Broadway.
Broadway was so much fun. We're going to do that again. Oh my God, it was so fun. We're going to do it again as soon as we can. But we're also going to try to do what we've been doing, which is archive everything so that if you can't make it to campus, you can always participate through online. So we're going to try to keep a lot of the technological advances that we've made this semester. We're going to try to keep them once we're back in our new normal, which means you'll just have more ways to be participatory in our program. But yeah, Blackboard has a bunch of stuff. So if you have a question, you might be able to find what you need right on Blackboard. And again, you can always email us. So things that you need to consider I'm reading off the agenda, which is on Blackboard if you want it. Things to consider for next semester. Check if your tuition bill is settled. Again, that's where grant aid might come up. Or if you need to do a payment plan, if you complete a payment plan before the 15th of this month, so 5 days, you can have a 6-month payment plan, which means you have 1 extra month to pay off. After that, it's a 5-month payment plan. January is a 4, then a 3, and so on. But if you do it early, it's better. They are also, I am looking. Now, we have not received confirmation of this, but we have heard through some sources that we might be fully virtual for the first 2 weeks of school. Don't take that as something that is gospel. We are not totally sure, but be on the lookout for it. If it is, we're hoping that things go back to normal as quickly as possible. Remember that even if you have an asynchronous, synchronous class, always go into Blackboard and start going into your classes, because if you don't access Blackboard within the first 2 weeks of classes, the registrar's office drops you from that class because it sees that you are not attending. So the first 2 days, the first Monday, Tuesday, or whatever day, I think we start January 14th is our first day. So January 14th is a Thursday. So the first Thursday and, the 14th, 15th, the 18th, start logging into your Blackboard, start looking at your syllabi, emailing your professors. Hi, how are you? I'm in your class, so that you are shown as attending your Blackboard classes. Because if you don't, again, within 2 weeks, they will drop you for non-attendance. And if you're under 3 CUs, you lose your financial aid because you're part-time. So remember, you have to show up and you have to actually access your Blackboard. I am still looking. Make sure that you are registered for all of your classes. Check your portal that they're in your schedule. Know when you're supposed to be doing what. Just because things are virtual doesn't mean that you might not have Zoom meetings at specific times. Doesn't mean that you don't have to log in. Make sure you are registered for the classes you think you're registered for. And if you're not, we can help you with that. We have registered a bunch of people. Ms. Kelly?
If you have a wait list, if you're on a wait list for any class, please check into your email, because you don't respond, they drop you. Okay?
Yes. They'll send a wait list email to you that says you are the next in line and there's room for you in this class. And if you don't respond within 48 hours, they go to the next student. So keep checking your email if you're waitlisted. And also know that waitlisted classes don't count toward your course units. So if you're waitlisted for a class and registered for a class, you're only registered for 1 class. And if you're part-time, again, it affects your financial aid. So I want you guys to, we are available until I think 12 o'clock on December 22nd. So you guys might be done on the 18th or earlier. We are working until the 22nd. You have a question, let us know. And we're back bright and early on January 4th, even though you guys aren't back until the 14th.
We are back, yeah.
So, make sure you get us before it's the first day of class and you're freaking out. Books. On the agenda, if you go into Blackboard and you find the agenda, you will see that I have listed all of the online textbooks that we have, every single one of them. If you need one of those textbooks for one of your classes, let us know and we will send you the e-textbook so that you don't have to pay for it next semester. So that's on the agenda. If we have it and it's virtual, we can send it to you and then you don't have to pay for one of your books, which could be a really good boon. I know we have a lot of books that are sitting in our reference library right now and none of us can get to them because none of us are in the office either. And we're sorry about that, but hopefully at one point we can digitize all of the books that we have. But right now I gave you the most comprehensive list of all of the books we have online now. And again, all you have to do is ask one of us and we can send it right along for next semester. Okay, next one. I just got a list and it said 1,000 students at Bloomfield College have not completed their FAFSA for next year. Out of those students, 96 SSS students have not completed their FAFSA for next year. We have 143 students, I think, right now, which means a buttload of you guys have not completed your FAFSA. Guess what? You're going to have a few weeks off. Now might be a good time to complete your FAFSA. If you need our help, we can help you that, week before Christmas, or again, January 4th until the 10th while you don't have classes. The FAFSA, the BC priority deadline for FAFSA is March 15th. So yes, you have time, but do you want to try to complete FAFSA while you're in the middle of your classes? No, it's probably easier to do it over Christmas. The tag deadline, and remember, you can get upwards of $6,000 per semester for tag. The tag deadline is April 15th, which means if you don't start your tag before then, you lose your tag. So fill out that FAFSA before March 15th. I'm going to bother you about this again, but it's easier to say it now. And I will say again, we can help you. I can literally, Ms. Kelly can literally, Serge can literally walk you through it line by line, field by field, until you submit it. So please do your FAFSA. If any of you have come to or done any of the events, I called it cherries and pits, so the good and the bad. What were for any of you who have completed our events this semester, what was good about them? What was bad about them? What do you wish we had? Are there any recommendations for next semester workshops or activities or something? That I'll open it, if any of you guys have any ideas, unmute yourselves and tell us. You can tell us that they stunk. You will not hurt our feelings. We just want to figure out how to make our programs and events better for you guys so that they're actually useful. So anything that stood out as fantastic or stood out as a total stinker?
Oh, who's going to be the brave one?
Me. They all stuck. No, stop.
Hi, Marvin.
Hey.
Marvin. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Marvin. You can think about it. You can email us. I swear you won't hurt our feelings. If there's something that you wish we did, I would love to hear it. Are you guys interested in like virtual tours of graduate schools? Or are you interested in us sending you info for like the virtual tours for museums and stuff? Or is that just like something you never want to do? Do you wish we had more of something, less of something? Please start thinking about that and give any of us some feedback, because that's the only way we can make sure that we give you good programming. And I know that, I'm going to be honest, I know that programming kind of stinks right now or isn't as nearly as fun as it used to be. And I wish we could make it a little better, and we're trying, and we will as soon as we're all together and we can do things as groups. So if you have any ideas, we are totally open to them, because we are brainstorming, and I think we've hit the end of our brainstorming. I don't know any other way to make stuff better. But
I
our
do think
events, Marvin.
Sorry, I do think the college tours or the university tours would be useful, especially if people want to go get their masters and stuff like that for grad school. So I would definitely be interested in that.
Thank you. I think I have to find the website again where you can do the virtual tours and like the 3D and kind of like walk the campus and then maybe ask questions. So I thank you, Marvin. I will put that in as something that we'll have and then archived, so that if you don't want to do it, look at it that week, you could always go in and look at it as you needed it.
I have a suggestion.
I will love that suggestion. Go ahead, Tiffany.
I don't have any ideas for any events, but like I had an idea. Like I noticed Trio. I don't know about in the past, but I noticed we don't have any apparel. So I was thinking like it would be a fun event if you guys host like a design contest or whatever of like whoever can design like a good t-shirt or a sweater design for Trio.
Oh, maybe we can reach out to Gladstone, who does all of the ordering for athletics, to see
Yeah.
if he's his vendor, and maybe we can do it like you guys order it and then we put something in for it. Would you guys be interested in Trio Apparel, or,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Have
Thank
you seen
you.
EOF's apparel?
No.
Oh, let me tell you, they got chairs, they got mugs, they got hats, they got scarves, they got
Yeah,
everything.
we don't have none of that. Like the only clothing I got was from like the Bloomfield College store or like from NSLS, and I was like, we don't have anything for Trio.
Listen, we can't let other people be better than us. My competitive
No.
streak has just gone like full bore. So I'm gonna email Gladstone tomorrow because we need some shirts and stuff.
Yay.
I know that we have not had it previously because our grant doesn't pay for it, and EOFs might. But that doesn't mean that we can't do it maybe as something that's a fundraising if it's cheap. And I would be willing to, maybe, buy a bunch of shirts that we could give out, or see if we would have any lovely kind donors that we could start talking to that might buy some shirts for our students. So, I'm writing those down. That's a great idea. Would you be interested in more than just t-shirts? Are you talking like mugs and such?
Well, I feel like maybe stuff that we can actually use. I don't know about the mugs, but other things that
Like
that we
hoodies
would
or a
definitely use.
sweatshirt.
Sweatshirts, yeah. That's why I want to speak with Gladstone in athletics, because he's the one that does all of he works with a vendor, so maybe we could see what vendor he works with that we might be able to get that kind of stuff going. Yeah, okay, let me think about something too. We didn't do it before, but maybe we're back. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I have reached the end of my lovely agenda. Does anyone else have any? Okay, so I am going to say that I'm going to stop the recording, and that if any students have any questions, again, they can always contact.
Wait. Think about CLEP. Anybody wants an inexpensive way to go through a course, think about CLEP, okay? If you want information, email us. That's one thing. Serge has some great internships and information about. Serge, you want to talk to that?
Yeah. So if you guys just want to be a part of an internship, and you guys could just go send me like an email. Who we have it with? We have it with East Orange, Newark, Elizabeth,
Prosecutor's office.
Essex County Prosecutor's Office, and just like
Fayette County.
Yeah, yeah. So we have though for like a whole lot of internship opportunities. So hey, it's easy.
Hit him up. Hit Serge up. He's great. And let
Serge
him.
has also found some for Colgate. He has found them for a nonprofit in West Orange. He is amazing, and we're the only place on campus that does internship placement. So he's amazing with it. Fantastic. So if you have any career services questions or internship questions or resume questions or any of that, Serge is your guy. Miss Kelly, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have my moments.
I don't.
Other thing, you seniors, start thinking about it. That dates haven't come out. They don't really know. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's just be honest. But when it does pop up, you want to be prepared. Are we doing Stoles this year? Still?
Yes, we can give you the information for those who are graduating seniors. So let me write that down for myself. We will send you the information that if you would like to wear a stole that says Trio SSS, you can buy those stoles online. They're $25, $27. I'm going to write that to myself, stole info to seniors. And if you really want one and it is a hardship financially, please let us know. We don't know about cap and gowns yet, but once cap and gowns start, if that is a hardship, please let us know, and we'll try to look into, helping with that stuff too. We don't know what's going on yet with commencement, like Miss Kelly said, but hopefully we can do that kind of stuff. And the stoles are lovely. I wish I had seen them sooner. So if you're going to graduate, it's a good way to rep Trio SSS.
Also think about GREs. Talk to Ms. Dilks about that. What else?
Yes, if you need to go to if you're going to graduate school maybe next semester, or you're thinking about it and you think you need to take the GREs, we have GRE waivers that are available for both the regular GREs and the subject-specific GREs. So don't pay for it if you don't have to. God, Miss Kelly, you're like the font of knowledge tonight. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to ask you guys some honest questions that, can't put on.
We want the gossip.